Imagine being a hooper who's dedicated their whole life to the game of basketball, spending countless hours of training mentally and physically. Just so many sacrifices on and off the court. And it's all for one goal, to get a Division I scholarship. And let's say that you actually achieve that goal. You should be prepared to compete against the top collegiate players in the world. This is the moment that you've been waiting for your whole life. And the last thing that you would expect is to be outplayed by someone who's not even in the rotation. But imagine if that player that's not considered in the rotation is the water boy. How would that make you feel? It sounds like something straight out of a movie, but this actually happened. This is the story of Grant Kersey. What's good, everybody? Welcome back. As always, I want to take this time to give thanks to my subscribers. We done came a long way and we just gonna keep growing, most definitely. And shout out to all my new subscribers. Let me know that y'all new down in the comment section. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow my social medias. This way I can keep you updated on what's next. And you can let me know any video suggestions that you have. Just hit me up. And last, if you want to see any gaming out of me, make sure you follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna leave all these links down in the description. But enough of all that talking. Let's get into this video. Instead of Grant Kersey being the water boy, he's actually the team manager. But for the sake of the video title, he's probably gave a player a water bottle at some point in time. But let's get something clear, I don't mean no disrespect. So if you see this video, Grant Kersey, I don't want no smoke.
Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
He's the team manager of the University of Virginia, basically the best team in the NCAA right now. And they blow a lot of teams out, so whenever the coach feel like they has a respectable lead, they throw Grant Kersey in the game, and he definitely makes the most of it. But it's not like he's just some scrub who's never touched the ball before and just starting to get lucky. He's been playing basketball ever since he was a kid, and he was a pretty decent player in high school. I couldn't really find a lot of footage of him playing, but I did end up finding a video of him dropping 23 points on the team. It doesn't really matter what level of basketball that you're playing on. If you score 20 plus at any time, we can just assume that you're pretty good. He was getting some scholarship offers too, but during the same time he was offered the opportunity to be the team manager of Virginia, and he felt that this opportunity was too big to pass up because of the organization's success over the years. It's just a great thing to be a part of, and plus he planned on eventually being a walk-on for the team, but at first his plan wasn't working out. He played his team manager role for the first year, but the second year he felt it was time to try out for the team. In his perspective, he felt that he didn't have anything to lose, so why not? If he made the team, he gets to suit up and possibly get into the game. But if not, he can just stick to what he was already doing and still have the chance to be around the team. Unfortunately, he didn't make the roster, so he decided to try out his third year, and unfortunately he didn't make the roster again. But it wasn't until before the first game of the season that the coach announced that he was going to give him a chance and he was going to let him suit up every home game. So every opportunity that he got in, he made the most of it. The first time he got some burn is when they played against George Washington University on November 11th in 2018. It was a blowout, and he was thrown in the game at the very last minute, literally. And with no time to waste, he drove to the lane, but he ended up getting fouled. And you know he made both of them free throws. And the weird thing is that he ended up scoring more points than some of his teammates who got way more minutes than him. That just goes to show you that he makes the best of every opportunity, and they need to put him in that rotation. There was another game where he even cashed out from 3. This dude was just bold, for real. He ended up making SportsCenter's top 10 plays. So most likely if you heard of him before this video, it's probably because of this game. And the last game that he scored was against Morgan State. And for the little time that he was given, he was really making plays. He made an and-one layup, and he even set his teammate up with the pocket pass. But the thing that got me is the fact that he flexed on the other team. The amount of disrespect. He's just fearless, man. But how do you think the other team took that? I'm pretty sure that they know that he was the team manager, and the fact that they just let him score is unforgivable. I'm just gonna say that Grant Kersey is just that good. Just think about it. He has went 3 years without playing competitive basketball. He comes back and still makes plays against people who've been grinding their whole life to make a D1 roster. I would be contemplating my basketball career if I was one of them, honestly, but that's just me. The University of Virginia is 25-2 this season, and they are projected to win it all this year. Hopefully they blow out whoever they're going against so Grant Kersey could come in the game and knock down a couple shots for real. That would be an instant classic. But until then, make sure y'all go show him some love on Instagram and Twitter. I'm gonna leave the links down in the description. Peace.
Said they getting money, but I know these little niggas ain't got it. I'm just trying to teach you how to do it. Show you how to get the city poppin'. Show you how to rock it. I'm making boss moves. Try to play dumb and you take me up off of my spot. My niggas gon' shake some. Heard he won't smoke, so you know that they clearing it out. I just wanna rock out shows. Riders on the clothes. Ain't got time for these hoes. Baby girl, it ain't my problem. Baby girl, it ain't my problem.